Assalamu alaikum everyone, and a very warm welcome, a very happy Eid Mubarak from all of us to you all who are celebrating, to whole Muslim Ummah, and of course to the nation of Pakistan. We are very happy and delighted to welcome you all, since it is Eid's day first in Pakistan 1446, and we cannot be less excited. With me, I am Syeda Natalia Baqer, and let me introduce you to my host. He is very vibrant, a very nice co-anchor, our very nice friend, and a co-host too. Assalamu alaikum, Rafae, Sohail. How are you? Eid Mubarak to you.
Walaikum assalam, Natalia, Baqer. Thank you so much for that elaborate introduction, and it was indeed great. And it is, sharing your energy. It is amazing.
Thank you
and
very much.
Off the charts, and it's going to be fun. This episode of the special Eid transmission on PTV World HD is going to be fun indeed.
With that, I would like to give a huge shout out to the PTV World's team, who has arranged and given us this beautiful platform to come here and share our Eid greetings and celebrations with you all. A huge shout out to all the producers, cameramen, technicians, anchors, and of course captain of the ship, Sayyid Mahmood Muslim. Thank you very much, sir, for giving us this honor. We are very delighted. With that, I would like to tell you that today in studios we have a bunch of guests who are very amazing, and they are very excited and eager to get into this Eid conversation with us. We shall discuss every inch of Eid today. What do you say, Rafae?
Exactly. And with us in studios today, first we have Naila Shuja. She is a news anchor, 8 years in media, previously on private media and now on PTV World HD. She is an amazing soul, fun to be around, and doing shifts with her is just amazing. The best here at PTV World HD. Hello Naila, how are you?
Hi, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Eid Mubarak.
Khair Mubarak. You both look phenomenal. I love the yellow and the pink, and Rafae, you look amazing as ever.
Vibrant as always.
Thank you so much, Naila. I appreciate it. Also joining us in studios, we have Mr. Mazhar Nisar. He is Pakistan's leading English broadcaster, an award-winning primetime news anchor, program host, voicecaster, and an analyst also. His services have spanned over the past 3 decades, for which he has also been awarded the coveted Tamgha Imtiyaz.
Mashallah.
Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Mazhar Nisar. How are you doing? And Eid Mubarak to you.
We are so delighted to have you in the studios.
I'm
Thank
so
you very
delighted
much,
to be
sir.
here, and assalamu alaikum, Natalia.
Walaikum
Assalamu
assalam.
alaikum, Naila. I mean, lovely vibe that you guys have created here.
Thank you very
and
much.
mashallah, all the colors of spring are, everywhere around us, mashallah. So,
Wonderful.
and hats off to the PTV World team
Of course,
that has
of course.
put this together,
They have been working really hard for all the Ramzan and then for this Eid transmission. We are very happy and very excited to,
And Natalia, it's not just the Eid transmission, it's as you mentioned, Ramadan and
Yes.
the Sahur transmission. Naila was part of the Sahur transmission,
mashallah.
and Natalia, we both were part of the Iftar transmission as well.
Yes.
And a lot of effort goes into this endeavor. The cameraman, the light men, all this, the staff that is involved to bring this transmission to you. And throughout Ramadan, we made sure that we were always here to bring you the blessings and the true spirit of Ramadan. And now we're here with you, joining you on the first day of Eid.
Well, I would like to tell you all that in Pakistan, Eid-ul-Fitr is known as Meaty Eid too. Meaty means sweet, and it is because that the children of our families do get the sweet little pocket money, which is known as Eidi, from their elder ones. So, Rafae, did you get any Eidi today?
Well, I did get some Eidi from my mother and my sister.
So where is our Eidi today, Rafae?
It's on its way.
It's on Naila.
Right after the show, you will be getting the
Me
Eidi.
and Naila will get some Eidi today,
And
everyone.
I think I'll be getting some from Mazhar Saab.
Of course, we
by
all
all
will
means,
get
by all
some.
means, you deserve it.
Thank you very much. Well, tell me about your Eid celebrations, Rafae.
Well, Eid celebrations are all about family and friends coming together and, making the most of the time that we get to spend with each other. But let's start with our guests and ask them how their Eid celebrations come along. Mazhar Saab, I would like to ask you, how do you spend your Eid, and what it is that you do on the first day of Eid?
Well, I think Eid is one day that you really come home, and the essence of being with your loved ones, enjoying family time. And over the last couple of years, I've actually worked on the fact that one makes sure that one is at home, at least during both the Eids. For most of us, and I think we're all broadcasters, you know, work takes us away from home so much.
Of course.
Exactly.
And you know, people at home really miss out on the time, you know, that they really want to spend with us. So I think, you know, as time goes by, this realization really becomes stronger, that one should really devote as much as time as possible with the loved ones at home. So I try as much as possible to spend time at home, except for the time that I'm here now, with my loved ones, parents, siblings, you know, everybody at home. So it's a great experience. I think this tradition is so beautiful, you know, in so many ways. You know, sharing and caring, and you know, meeting loved ones. So I normally, I mean, I have a few relatives here in Islamabad and Rawalpindi, so we go there and meet them. And on the day 2 or day 3 of Eid, we go to Lahore. That is my
Well, Lahore has a whole Eid vibe.
Yes, absolutely.
Because Islamabad is too empty when an Eid comes.
Natalia, I'm half Lahori, and Lahore is a different
Oh,
vibe.
wonderful.
absolutely.
New
Lahore-
information.
Yeah, I'm Lahori from my mother's side.
Mashallah.
You know, and it actually, that's what matters more, because you know, Eid at you know, at our nankas, our mother's side, it's just amazing.
That's why he's so vibrant and pleasant all the time. No, Rafae has this active man inside him, always smiling, always active, and you know, energetic. Well, coming to you, Naila, where's your henna?
Oh, I got it done. I got it
Wonderful.
done
Sure,
yesterday.
sure, everyone.
Yeah, I got it done. Shout out to Aisha and Danish. We had like a little get together, and she hosted us and all of the friends and
Wonderful.
her family, and you know, it was so nice. And I mean, like, it's good to have friends like family. So,
Wonderful,
yeah.
wonderful. Well, I cannot imagine my Eid without henna and the bangles, which I'm still wearing, because what's the point?
Exactly, exactly.
But
you know, it's Eid. In my opinion, actually is of the children and the women.
And the women.
You know, because you get to, you know, go out and choose the colorful bangles like you're
Yes.
wearing yourself, and you know, the jhumkas and the
He has
the
a
henna, as
lot
you
of
mentioned.
information of the
Well, I do,
Eid,
and I-
women Eid, huh?
Yeah.
Very
and
nice,
one should,
wonderful.
I think.
Well,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, like, you do have a mom and a sister at home, so
Yeah.
I mean, you have to know, Rafae.
Stop covering it.
No, I mean, it's true.
Naila to the rescue.
And no, I know this for a fact that Rafiq always goes out for his mom and sister. Like, he always gets them, you know, like little trinkets or even big
Mashallah,
gifts.
mashallah.
Because that's the kind of person he is. He's very thoughtful like that. So, yeah.
You know, Naila, I cancelled my evening news shift on Chandra just to make sure that I take my sister and my mother out for Eid shopping.
That's so cute.
Wonderful.
Where's my brother? He should learn something from Rafae. I will come home and I'll tell you. Very, very unfair. Okay, Naila, tell us about your Eid celebrations. What do you do on the
Oh
first
my
of Eid?
goodness. First day of Eid today, what I did, or in the past?
Well, in the past, of
In
course.
the past, okay. So usually we would just wake up, you know, make savaya, I would get my kid ready, and you know, my husband would get ready, and we would all, you know, just get ready and take pictures and have food together. And honestly speaking, the first breakfast after Ramzan is quite
Oh yes.
intimidating, because you're so not used to eating anything
Yes,
during
you're
the
right.
day
Exactly.
Absolutely.
that you kind of get overwhelmed with all the food, but you still eat.
You still eat. You
because,
still
yeah,
eat.
because we are Pakistanis at the end of the day. So if we see food, we're
right.
gonna go for it.
Is there any traditional nashta do you guys have, or it's the simple egg or toast or
I
paratha?
think for us, it's mostly like whatever we're in the mood for. Agar parathe khane to parathe khayenge. If we want to have, you know, if we want to be a little, you know, continental or international, we'll go for bread. But usually it's like typical Pakistani omelette and typical, you know, dahi wala, dahi keh rahi hu, desi ghee wala paratha. So
Wonderful. I love
it's
desi ghee,
amazing.
everyone. So what about you? What do you have for your breakfast
Well,
on Eid?
on Eid day we have nothing but sevaiya and kheer and you know, all the sweets that are and delicacies prepared by you know, the family. You know, my mother especially. I mean, so but we try and do justice to it, and therefore not have the conventional breakfast that we have every day.
Okay. So what is that? As a parent, as a person who is elder, you might be giving Eid to the younger children at your home as well.
Yeah, we get swarmed, you know. I mean, the disadvantages of being older, you know, than the others is that, you know, so children in the vicinity, they swarm our place, and then of course, whenever we go to our relatives, so they wait for that particular moment, you know, to catch hold of us.
That moment hasn't happened, right?
It hasn't happened. I've been avoiding
Because
it
he's
since
here,
morning.
Okay. I'll see you there then.
Yeah,
I'll see you there.
yeah. I mean, it will catch up with me eventually. So one really, I mean, you know, the challenge a couple of days before Eid is getting those, you know, these the bank notes, you know, the 100 rupee bills and the 50 rupee bills and the 10 rupee bills, so that, you know, we know that we're going to be attacked by these kids, so we have to really
might as well be ready.
Well, Naila, why don't you tell us about Musa and how is Musa doing, and you know, what did you do? What outfit is he going to wear? What is he wearing, or what is he going to wear there?
Oh my God, so we got him like this really cute Kashmiri chai pink color shalwar kameez, and I would show you guys, but I don't share pictures of him on social media, or, you know, because, you know, nazar lagti hai, but like, but yeah, he looks so cute. And like, like we opened the buttons as well, because he was like, the collar is too tight, and we rolled up the sleeves. So
you gave him a proper gangster vibe. Yeah?
I gave him a full Pathan gangster vibe, and I love him to bits and pieces. And my mom, she's Pathan as well, so we were just like, oh my God, he should just go to Char Sada right now, and choti si ek chadar honi chahiye.
You're from Char Sada?
Yeah, my mom is.
Okay.
So I was like, you know, we should get him like a small little chadar so he can just walk around and wear it.
Okay, let's
maybe
have
like
a
little
quick quiz.
topi as well.
How do we say Eid Mubarak in Pashto?
Oh, are you going to corner me like that?
No, it's not. Oh, come on.
How is it? How does it go?
How do we say it?
I think it's pronounced like Akhtar Mubarak Shah.
Akhtar Mubarak
Akhtar
Shah.
Mubarak Shah. So to all the viewers of PTV World HD, Akhtar Mubarak Shah.
Wonderful. Okay.
My goodness.
So, ji, ye bataye hame ke what is your favorite thing to do in these 3 days of Eid? The favorite activity.
Besides
and
eating.
sleep. Oh,
Besides
God.
eating.
Rafae, come
Besides
on.
eating.
You know me. You know me. I think it's like sleeping and then eating and then just spending time with my friends, because honestly speaking, matlab, that's what Eid is about. Eid, like you mentioned, meaty Eid, ya choti Eid, ya Eid-ul-Fitr is mostly for women and girls and, you know,
children,
kids.
yes.
But when Baqer Eid, ya Eid-ul-Azha comes around, that's when the men shine.
They know that bakras are going to get sacrificed and women will be, you know, cutting it off.
You know,
Okay.
so speaking about meaty,
Yeah.
so, and you being a woman, so what do you, you know, concoct up in the kitchen for
I don't do
meaty?
anything.
Oh, you don't do anything?
I don't do anything.
Does your mom do it all?
My mom does everything. She woke up, she made savaiya, and God bless her, like, I could never, because every time I go into the kitchen to make savaiya, I either mess up the proportion of the savaiya itself, or the doodh, or the milk, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. It's just not
It's
not
just
working.
not the savaiya you used to make, Mama. What is this? This is not happening.
Well, Mazhar Saab, let me ask you now. So, what is your favorite dish? What sweet do you go towards? What is on the table on the first day of Eid that
well,
you're
you see, you know, problem with the people our age is that, you know, we have to watch what we eat. And so, you know, a day prior to Eid, I'm preparing myself to have that much of sugar. So therefore, you know, when we do get to the Eid day in the morning, we have our fill of sevaiya and kheer. I mean, something that we haven't had for months, you know.
Of course.
So really, I mean, I do feed all my cravings for that. And then, of course, try and help in the kitchen as well, you know. I mean, I try and be around and try and be supportive.
Men,
as much as
all the men here, you have to help your wives and daughters and mothers, everyone in the kitchen.
Yeah, and at the end of it, I try and do the dishes as well. So,
MashaAllah,
Well,
sir.
Natalia, I'm glad you mentioned that, and you know, हमारा दीन भी ये कहता है, our religion promotes this as well, that the husband, the partner should, you know, help out, you know,
The female
spouse,
in the
yeah,
kitchen,
in the
yes.
kitchen and all around the house as well.
Of course.
You know, it brings new dimensions to the relationship. It, you know, helps you bond with your partner in so many ways.
And it gives space to the other partner to celebrate Eid as well. You know, if the one partner is always cooking inside the kitchen, how is she going to celebrate her Eid? You know?
And it's not just about celebrating Eid. I think
Particularly for the Eid,
in every way. You know, how is that person supposed to shine? How is the, you know, their true potential supposed to come out if they're always in the kitchen and if they're always, you know, like striving to serve others.
Rafae
So, you
is
know-
another person
I
today.
swear,
है ना?
I love it. I love it. We're gonna find him a really nice young girl to get him married off to now, because I've understood what he's all about now. So we need to find him a nice girl.
Oh, he's one of the most eligible bachelors around, you know.
He is, especially at PTV World.
Yeah, so
Well,
we
now
should-
we have also been joined by another guest, and we have Saim Durrani in the studios. And Saim Durrani is a guitarist and a singer. So, Saim, hello, assalamu alaikum, and very warm welcome to PTV World HD, and Eid Mubarak to you.
Walaikum assalam, Khair Mubarak, and it's a pleasure being here.
Well, that's great. How are you doing?
Give us that Eid Mubarak vibe, energetic.
Yeah,
and
the
say
energy.
Eid
Yeah.
Mubarak,
Eid Mubarak.
everyone.
Yes, Eid Mubarak, everyone.
Khair Mubarak. Thank you
I
very
think
much.
इनकी एनर्जी जो है ना वो सिंगिंग करते हुए बाहर आई
Bro,
गिटार
ईद
बजाते
के
हुए बाहर
सुबह से लेके शाम तक एनर्जी नहीं बचती.
हाँ।
Why
चलें
don't
अब
you
आप
sing Eid Mubarak for us?
Eid Mubarak. Like, I don't know the song.
Any
we can
song.
make something up.
Yeah,
if
we
you
can
guys help me.
definitely,
Yeah.
improvise.
Yeah, sure. Can I sing something else for you guys? If you
Sure.
Oh, sure.
ओ सजनी पास बुलाओ ना कि दिल अज रूठा है साजन मान जाओ ना कि वो अज टूटा है कोई उसे मनाए ना जाने जा उससे ही चाहे ना हो That was just something to start up with.
Beautiful.
love
Beautiful.
Well,
That
thank you
was
very
amazing.
much.
That was
Well, everyone, we have another guest, a new guest in the studios with us today. And she happens to be Mariya Khan, who is a health and fitness expert, a coach, and a beautiful personality. Assalamu alaikum, Mariya. How are you? Eid Mubarak.
Walaikum assalam, everybody. Thank you so much for having me over, and Eid Mubarak to everybody and
Thank
our
you so
viewers.
much. Thank you so much. Mariya, we have a lot of questions lined up for you in terms of with regards to the food on Eid and how to, keep our diet and health in check.
सुननी तो हमने फिर भी नहीं है, लेकिन चलो हम पूछ तो सकते हैं ना फिर भी.
कोशिश हम जरूर करेंगे. We're going to try our level best, मगर
It's
Eid
Rafae.
is Eid.
You guys can see how slim and smart he is. Only he can do that.
Well, I'm an athlete, so that helps.
Mashallah, mashallah,
Yeah, so-
mashallah. Well, coming back to you, Naila, tell me that what is the maximum number of Eid you have given abhi tak?
Oh my goodness, I don't think I want to share that number. It's been too much. It's a very big dent now.
Oh my God.
It's such a huge dent.
And do you get Eid from your husband?
I mean, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Usually I get a suit or something,
Oh,
so
mashallah,
it
mashallah.
works out like that, but not like literal cash. But it's always about the cash, Natalia. It's always
get
about
that.
the cash. You
Cash,
know what I
guys.
mean? Like, I can go buy myself a donut or maybe like a coffee or something like that.
You know, Naila,
I know
I'm
Maria's going to be
Naila-
like, no.
Naila,
yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and add another green flag to my resume.
Okay.
All the husbands out there, you're supposed to give cash out as well. Suit हो गया, jewelry हो गई, वो अलग है.
ईदी नहीं
ठीक है, ईदी जो होती है वो पैसे होते हैं. और
पैसे,
Exactly,
आपने
exactly.
कैश भी देना होता है. So और वो
I
भी
love
अगर
it.
brown note हो ना, 5,000 वाला.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the best.
See, guys,
Very good,
it's
yaar,
done.
Rafae.
We
Very
have
nice.
to find him a good girl now. Like,
We have
absolutely.
to. Very, very jaldi
So Mariya, let's come towards you now. Tell us कि ईद पे हमें डाइट वगैरह को कॉन्शियस होना भी चाहिए. Should we be conscious of all the foods that are on the table, and should we be conscious about it on Eid?
So let's rewind a bit. So we just had 30 days of fasting, right?
Yeah.
And if I look back at the 30-day period, I was so busy. I was flooded with people. Everybody was so pumped up to, become fitter during the 30-day period. But so I was studying them also.
Yeah.
So I had a great group of people. I was only sleeping 2 to 3 hours a day. That's much busy I was. So they started off, everybody was super motivated, but I kept studying them. So 10 days, 15 days, after 15 days, they said, ab Eid ke baad dekhenge. And so if I look back at the 30-day period, those of who joined and subscribed and those who were super motivated to, become Arnold in 30 days, out of all those, only 2% they followed, only 2% they achieved their results. So brings me back to ab ye jo 98% population hai, so brings me back to that 1%. There's only 1% of the population that will actually work seriously.
Mariya,
on attaining
health and
their
fitness
goals.
and attaining goals needs consistency and
Exactly.
determination. And if you don't have consistency and determination to keep going, you are never ever going to, achieve your results, because you have to come out of your comfort zone in order to achieve your goals.
So true. So बात आ जाती है आपका जो सवाल है ईद के मुताबिकत से. So अब मेरी तरफ से ये जो 2-3 दिन है ना, आप जो कुछ करना चाहते हैं, there's another concept. अब आप दिल भर के ना रज के चीट कर लें.
Cheat kar.
Yes, this is something very sweet to my ears. And we're going to have a lot of sweets today.
So 3 days.
3 days.
If you're a person who cannot stop, who struggles with self-control.
Hi.
So there's another concept that flooded, like वो कहते हैं ना अक जाएं आप. इतना भर दें अपने आप को कि आप अक जाएं और आप तंग आ जाएं, आपकी बर्दाश्त से बाहर निकल जाए, and then start on the 4th day of Eid. Get back to the routine.
So
the best thing
do you
about
think in Ramzan, we just start Ramzan with a different routine? It's very different. We fast for hours, then we have iftar, then we have sleep deprivation and everything with that. So when it comes to Eid, we'll eat that much to fulfill our cravings. Would not it be a little bad for your health or for your metabolism?
If you ask me, I mean, I have been doing this for 15 years, 18 hours a day, every single day. People are already there, like they've been stuffing themselves with samosas, pakoras, jalebis. Nobody was depriving themselves, to be very honest.
Yeah.
So, guys, all right. So
it's
next
fine.
3 days,
It's fine. Okay.
next 3 days, try to whatever you are craving for, just
Mariya,
indulge on it.
It's also the first, the first is starting from tomorrow, 1st
Exactly.
of April. So I mean, like technically that psychological element of, I'll start from the first,
Absolutely.
So I think we can also get back on track starting tomorrow.
My first never comes. Never. It's always that I think that first आएगी ना तो मैं diet करना शुरू करेंगे, फिर there's no first. It's always
Natalia, when I was younger, it was always like when the first comes, I'll start studying.
Yeah,
That
I
never
remember that
happened,
too.
and now it was like I'm gonna start my diet or go to the gym. That hasn't happened either.
तो
So
पढ़ाई
it's
होती
just-
थी.
No, that first never came.
No.
That first also never came. I never studied.
I think if you always keep yourself in check, always try to stay fit, तब आप खाएं जो मर्जी.
Yeah.
Yeah.
तब आप, if you're burning the calories that you're consuming, then you don't have to make the extra efforts, and go, out of the way and, deprive yourself of, meetha, which you dearly love, and the caffeine that you,
He knows
she's alive on caffeine. I've noticed her in the newsroom, ये मीठा और caffeine पे जिंदा है.
I actually have a question for Mariya, if you guys don't mind.
Sure.
Please go ahead,
please.
of course.
Mariya, what was the funniest thing that happened in Ramzan regarding all of the people who came into the gym or who tried to work out?
Yeah.
Like, what were like some funny tidbits?
So, unfortunately, there's not much funny, but very tragic and concerning. Concerning for the fact that I've met so many women. Imagine, particularly, if I talk about the female situation of our country, 41% of Pakistani women are anemic. More than 80% of Pakistani women are low on vitamin D3. So it's like I have met so many women. They came in, they were like, मैं खड़ी थी और फिर मैं गिर गई, right? मैं खड़ी थी और गिर गई और मेरी हड्डी टूट गई. इस तरह की मेरे पास इतनी ख़वातीन हैं जो they came into the studio and they were like, I fell, like you're standing and you just and that broke your bone. That makes me thinking that in our body the most solid thing is our bone. It's not our organs, it's not our skin, it's not our muscle, it's our bones. And you're so weak
that you fell down
that
and
the
you
most
broke your bone.
dense part of your body actually just snapped.
Just snapped. And मतलब गिर तो कोई भी सकता है, खड़े-खड़े कोई भी यहाँ पे गिर सकता है, और आप गिरे and आपकी हड्डी टूट गई, आपको वो प्लास्टर लग गया. So that makes me particularly the women of our country, they're so deficient, they're so weak.
Even though that women are the basic ones, the species who are actually feeding the younger generation, who are feeding the homes, the husbands, the children, the families, and still they are themselves so weak that, you know, such things, such incidents happen, that they don't have enough vitamin D in their bodies, they don't have enough iron in their bodies. And Pakistan is one of those countries, unfortunately, where women are deficient on iron, basically, and they're anemic.
Natalia,
And
carrying
D3
your
and
point,
calcium
exactly,
and-
taking your point forward, women are supposed to, nurture. They have the responsibility to
course.
nurture and, like bring out the best in the future generations. And they must take care of themselves in order to take care of the future generations, because that's a big responsibility on their shoulders.
Of course.
उन्होंने mold करना है हमारा future with the kids. And family जो सारा spectrum है, that is based on the women.
So it's very, very important to take care of yourself first, and then to decide what to do with the next generation. With that, moving on to Saim. Please tell us, how do you celebrate your Eids first day?
I usually spend them with my family
Okay.
and friends, of course. They're the ones who you like to spend time with. So yeah, that's kind of it, with family and friends.
And what's the favorite activity you do on Eid?
Apart from this, I like to play sports, as Rafae, he mentioned that he's an athlete too. I'm an athlete too. I like to play cricket, football, and like most of the sports, like table tennis or.
And you do that on Eid too?
Yeah, I mean whatever is available on Eid. Like I
Okay.
play cricket, we play with friends.
So
and
do you have
yeah.
sisters at home?
Yeah, I have one sister.
One
She's-
sister,
yeah,
and she
yeah.
might be very excited about Eid-ul-Fitr.
Yeah, she is.
And what are her preparations? What are the preparations of your
yeah,
women?
she,
in your family?
yeah, she was like, I'm like kind of simple, I don't like to, I like to be, get ready and stuff, but Eid is like, in my opinion, it's more for the women,
Yes, of course.
because they have to like, spend their time in doing makeup and getting ready and doing this stuff, so.
So
and
has it
looks
ever
nice, yeah.
happened that you have used the same Eid Joda from the past Eid for the next Eid?
हम
Yes,
करके ये
yes,
कर लेते
yes.
हैं.
है ना,
We
whatever
tend to
men
do
wear,
that,
they
yeah.
look the same.
Yes, that's true.
So,
You
yeah.
did?
Yes, I have done it like a couple of times.
Rafa,
Not
did
this
you?
time,
Yeah,
but
found
yes.
that, bro. Found
yes,
that.
yes, bro.
Rabbit did. Sir, did you?
Same here. This is from 5 years back, So,
Oh my God, mashallah, mashallah.
so I mean, practically, embodying that concept of sustainability as much as possible. You can't convince women to do the same. I mean,
Never,
that,
no.
that is a disaster. So I keep doing that. I say, I try and carry it and embody it, and it doesn't really look bad. I mean,
Let's be
and
sustainable.
people even don't remember that you wore this, 5 years back. So, but then it's, one has a hard time convincing women in the family.
But I guess for the women, people do remember that you
Yeah.
wore this
Yeah,
one on Bhai ki shadi and Devar
somehow
ki
they
shadi.
do. Somehow they do.
You know,
I mean,
we are
they
doing
have
the
an
world a favor,
elephant's
Mazhar
memory.
Saab. You know why? Because we're reusing our clothes.
Yeah.
Sustainability.
Yeah, because the textile industry contributes up to 36% to the global waste.
You
That's right.
can't
So,
stop us buying new clothes. Even if you say this day and night, we
Very
won't do
difficult.
that.
So we just celebrated we observed the Zero Waste Day just a couple of days back. So the textile industry, even the theme was about cutting down on the textile
Okay,
waste.
Rafae,
So yeah, let's go
Let's-
towards Saim
Saim
again.
again, yes.
Saim, give us another song.
Sure. Anything special you guys would like to hear, or should I like?
Well,
play
something
anything?
something festive that goes with Eid celebrations.
We can't take more pain, There should be something festive.
ऐसी ज़मीं और आसमां, come on, join me. इनके सिवा जाना कहाँ, बढ़ती रहे ये रोशनी, चलता रहे ये कारवां, दिल दिल पाकिस्तान, जान जान पाकिस्तान, दिल दिल पाकिस्तान, जान जान पाकिस्तान, दिल दिल से मिलते हैं तो प्यार का चेहरा बनता है, चेहरा बनता है, भूल के that was something for like
That
a
was
festival
great.
thing.
Give us a round of
Great,
applause
great,
for
great.
Saim. That was
So
amazing.
beautiful.
That was great.
Yeah, so
Well, Mazhar Saab, you are an accomplished poet as well. And you have many books, you've written many books. Why don't you give us a few lines from your one of your writings?
I thought you would never bring this up. You know.
No, sir, we can't just,
Thank you.
forget this.
Thank you. Thank you. Other than broadcasting, I do delve into poetry a bit and.
Mashallah, we
published
have so talented people around us.
Bless you.
PTV is filled with talent, mashallah,
Bless
mashallah.
you. I'll share 2 poems with you, with your
Oh,
permission.
please.
So, this poem is from my collection published in 2023.
Okay.
The collection is called The Frozen Lake. This poem is about the creative process. And how do you write a poem? What happens, you know? How does a poem come to life?
Oh, wow.
So, the title is called Provenance of a Poem, the origin of a poem.
Okay.
A great poem can happen in the midst of an ordinary day. On the way to work, in a crowded shopping mall, while crossing the road. A thought fairy at work, sprinkling, cross-pollinating half a stanza from beyond. A thought fairy at work, sprinkling, cross-pollinating half a stanza from beyond, interrupting, following us through the day in hot pursuit, catching up, latching on, clinging like a creeper,
Wow.
budding gently, making us tend to it till there are blossoms. Chosen as surrogates, we bear pangs of birth. A poem writes itself. We are but scribes doing the divine's bidding.
Beautiful.
Wow, that is
Beautiful.
amazing.
Very nice.
That's
very
beautiful.
Nice. Amazing. Translation कराना पड़ेगा राफे.
Translation, वही आप अंग्रेजी चैनल में आ गए हैं, translation पता होनी चाहिए.
Yeah, I mean,
Poetry का translation is always different.
But that was beautiful, Mazhar
It was
Saab.
really
Thank you,
beautiful.
thank you.
Beautiful.
thank
Thank
you.
you
I
very
have
much.
I have a small video of it, which I don't know whether you noticed. It does run on PTB World sometimes, you know, during programs, you know. So I donated videos of my poetry to PTB World also for their transmission
Wonderful.
over time. This other poem is actually about the connection with nature, you know. It's beautiful now, springtime, you know, and nature is so loud and you can feel it, you know, everywhere around you. This one is called The Green Bar.
The green one.
There is a green bar where the cool breeze garnished with mellow sunshine makes a cocktail so delightful. There is a green bar where the carousers stay till late to sip the moonlight. There is a green bar where the evening's tumbler brimmed with the crimson sun is the richest wine. There is a green bar where temperance is a sin, indulgence but a virtue. There is a green bar where all is on the house, served without measure. There is a green bar so near to some, yet so far to many. It is the bar hopper's final stop.
So near to
Wow.
some, so far to many. Mashallah, mashallah,
Deep.
beautiful.
Mazhar Saab, I want you to, you know, like show us the
Yes.
the cover of.
Yes, this one is from 2023. It's published by Sange Meal. It's called The Frozen Lake, and this is published by Readings. It's called The Mahogany Junction. This is from 2017.
So these are also a collection of poems.
Yes, a collection of poems,
Right,
both
right,
of them.
right.
So I try my hands at poetry, you know, on
Wonderful,
the
sir.
side, you know.
Wonderful, beautiful.
Thank you.
So delighted.
So I
so
just-
what about any game? We should play some games.
Yeah,
no?
we do have, you know, a question round, a rapid fire. But before that, let's go towards a quick break. And viewers, welcome Welcome back to the special transmission. Welcome back to the special transmission of PTV World HD, which is Eid-ul-Fitr. And we are now going towards a little few games now, and we're going to involve all our guests. And why don't you go ahead with the rapid fire questions?
Hot
This is
seat
going to get
rapid
interesting.
fire. Yes, let's start with Naila first
Oh my
because
goodness.
I have her on my right side. Okay.
Let's do it,
Naila, the
guys.
first question is, if you could switch lives with one person for a day, who would it be?
Who would it be? Oh my goodness. Prime Minister of Pakistan.
Very nice.
Mr. Shabazz
Very
Sharif.
nice question.
Chalo, jaldi.
Then the second question, do I have to question from Naila?
Yes. Keep it on. Naila.
Okay, the other question is, what's the most embarrassing thing you have ever done?
Why would I tell you? Especially
Come
on stage.
on! Be quick, be
So what's the
quick.
second most embarrassing thing that you've
This
done?
moment right now.
Okay, what's the last lie you told?
That's a secret I'll never tell.
Naila, it's rapid fire, you have to.
I love you.
Oh my
God.
I guess.
Confessions.
Oh my God.
Confessions.
Okay, and the last one. What's one thing you are terrible at?
Lying.
I just saw that. Oh my God.
Well, let's go towards Myra now.
Oh my God,
What's
this
a
is
fashion
tough.
trend you regret following?
None. There's none.
None?
None.
Are you brave enough to go for everything?
No, I don't go for anything and everything. I go for what suits me. That's none. I don't.
Very
So what is
nice.
what is one that you've regretted? There has to be something.
Some fashion choice. Come on, be quick.
Like, seriously, there's nothing.
Maybe a hairdo, maybe a haircut.
Yeah,
maybe
but,
some.
yeah. It was the haircut when I cut really short.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
So,
really short, and that's when I realized. That's
if you could be,
yeah, like a bob, like shorter than that. It's like a boy cut.
right.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I
if you
didn't
could be
get
an
that.
animal, which one would it be?
Oh, rabbit.
A rabbit. A
I
rabbit.
like the rabbit. It's a fun species.
Rafi, what
Cool.
would you be?
I would rather be something that can fly.
Like an eagle.
Yeah.
A crow.
No, like an
Yeah.
eagle. Eagles are
Yeah.
more like powerful. And,
Exactly. Like a falcon.
Like a falcon or an eagle. Yeah.
Falcon
Yeah.
or an eagle. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay,
Shaheen.
moving on. What's
Yeah.
one thing that you're really proud of?
Oh wow.
What's one thing that you are really proud of?
Okay, I'm really good at planning, sticking to the goal, showing up every day and executing it. So if while sitting here, I proudly say that everything I have planned for up till to date, I have achieved it.
Okay.
Each and everything.
Right.
To this date.
Right.
So I'm proud of that. Yeah.
Cool. So if your life was a movie, what movie would it be?
Oh wow. Batman.
Batman.
Or
Which
the
Batman?
Matrix. Batman, and particularly the Matrix, yeah. It's
The Matrix.
As soon as I've tried to, I'm understanding the Matrix more now, and I can see through the codes
yeah.
more, better.
Is anyone's phone ringing right now? I guess it's Eid and anyone's.
Well, let's go towards a break and figure out whose phone is ringing.
Welcome back, everyone. And we were having a very nice conversation. We were having a rapid fire. And where were we? We
Well-
had a rapid fire with the Mariya, and now we are moving towards Sir Mazhar to, get to know some interesting answers. So, first question is, if you had to eat only one food for a year, what would it be?
Well, it would be rice and beans.
Rice and beans. Quick, very quick. Okay. What's your guilty pleasure?
Oh, long drives.
Long drives.
Long drives and good music?
Great music, long drives, endlessly. I mean, if I can do it for my entire life,
What sort of music do you listen?
Western, Pakistani,
Okay.
anything.
Wonderful.
Anything that's nice and melodious.
The third question is, if you had a time machine, which year would you visit?
Oh. Well, I think I'll visit 1947 and
1947.
see the creation of Pakistan for myself.
Oh, it might be wonderful and hurtful too.
Yeah,
It was a very difficult and
Absolutely,
hard process and war. Okay, the next and the last question is, what's your dream job, sir?
Oh, my dream job would be, somebody who looks after animals, you know, somebody who runs an animal farm.
You like
And,
animals.
So
yeah.
much that we are exploring about you.
Yes.
Somebody that
Completely
has an
different
animal
side.
farm, somebody who takes care of animals. I had no clue that you know you
Same.
were an animal lover.
Yeah.
Well, so do you own any pets?
I used to have a lot of rabbits.
Rabbits. We have one more.
A lot of rabbits, you know. Ever since I was a couple of years old, I've had rabbits at home.
Okay.
And so rabbits were my favorite pets. And then followed by puppies, so a lot of them. So, yeah.
That's amazing.
How mild and gentle of him.
Yeah.
Mashallah, mashallah. I have completed
So
my
let's
4.
go to where Saim now. Saim, what is the one thing? This is a tough one.
Okay.
That no one knows about you. What is the one thing that no one knows about you?
That's actually a tough one. No one knows about me. I can't say it on air.
We're going to
if
come
you
back to
know.
this question.
No,
Oh yeah,
everyone
that's
will
true
know
also.
if he
You know, we
says that.
They're
can't
gonna
say that
know.
on air, but I'm going to come back to this one, right?
Yeah.
So, what's the worst date you've ever been on?
Oh God.
Where did this go? This is getting interesting.
Yeah. So there was this one girl. I wouldn't say it was bad, but I wouldn't say it was worse. But we had it was our first time meeting, and
Yeah.
someone from our family saw us, and you know, after that I didn't get to meet her because
Yeah.
there was
So,
like
so from somebody from her family saw you guys?
Yeah.
Oh.
my family would be cool, you know, if they. I
Girlie,
mean,
if you're watching, he is sad about that.
He's sad about it. He's mentioning
We'll
it on
come
air.
to that afterwards. Rafae, the same question for you.
No, thank you. So, moving on. If you had to delete one app from your phone forever,
Why?
which one would it be?
That would be Facebook, I'll say, because I
Facebook?
don't use it anymore. Yeah, I mean, we've moved on to Instagram and these new things, but I don't use it anymore, so maybe I'll delete it.
Mark
you know.
Zuckerberg
Yeah.
is sad.
Zingerberg. Mark Zingerberg. I think it's Mark Zuckerberg.
I know, sir.
Yeah,
I know. Thank you very
Zuckerberg,
much
yeah.
for correcting me. He's always correcting me for no reason. I did not ask for.
So what's the one thing you would change about yourself?
Sometimes, you know, I trust people sometimes very soon, you know, so I'm trying to you know, you learn from your experiences, so now I don't trust people very soon,
Right.
you know.
Story of a sensitive
Natalia,
guy,
I
yeah?
want to ask this question to all our guests. So what's the one thing you would change about yourself?
Oh wow.
Something
आप दोनों सोच लें, आपके पास भी आ रही है।
Yeah, there's a lot. I still think I can get better with showing up every day and being committed to the goals I set myself to. You know, sometimes we go lazy. I wish
So
I could just change
consistency.
that.
More consistency?
More consistency, more determination, and more grit.
hard work.
Right, right. So,
Forget.
Mazhar Saab, the same question for you. What
Yes,
is the one thing that you would change about yourself?
Saying no, because I haven't done that my entire life. I've aspired to say no when one should be saying no, but I've never been able to do that, you know. So I have been struggling with saying no to people when I should be. But then that's something that I aspire to change about myself eventually. Because when you need to say no, and if you're consistently too polite to say it, I think you end up creating more problems for yourself.
Exactly.
Because the battles you don't fight without, you start them within. So that's the problem.
Right, right. And I think, Mazhar Saab,
Precise
that
and very
most
nice.
of us, you know, suffer with this
Yeah.
burden that we're too polite to say no.
That's right.
And that actually is a curse.
It is.
So coming to you, Naila.
Oh my God. What was the question?
What is the one thing that you would change about yourself?
I would change absolutely nothing because it is because of who I am that I am this person.
Oh, that's such a
So,
nice answer.
yeah.
Wonderful. I am so happy to hear that.
That's great.
This should be the spirit. Why would you change anything about yourself?
So-
Rafae.
Natalia,
हाँ.
हमें कह रहे हैं गाना सुने मगर हम
पर
अपने से
पहले
ये
हम सवाल
सवाल कर
कंप्लीट
लेते हैं.
करेंगे.
So yeah,
What would you change about yourself?
what would I change about myself? I think being impulsive at times.
Being impulsive.
Yeah, being impulsive, and the same thing that Mazhar Saab mentioned, that I also struggle with saying no. Yeah.
Let's move
I think
to
you've been saved by the bell, yeah?
Thank
So let's
you.
move towards Saim now. Saim, हमें एक और गाना चाहिए आपसे प्यारा सा.
So this one's gonna be like a slow one, I'll say, and this one's for my dad. You know, he's at home and he loves the song, so he asked me to, you know, do this for
What's
him.
his name?
Nawaz Durrani.
Well, this goes out to Saim's dad,
Yeah.
Nawaz Durrani.
It's a mellow one, so
We would love to hear that.
ਲਾਇਆ ਲਾਇਆ ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਢੋਲਣਾ ਵੇ ਲਾਇਆ ਲਾਇਆ ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਢੋਲਣਾ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਲ ਸੀ ਰਿਹਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲਣਾ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਲੁੱਟੀ ਗਈ ਢੋਲਣਾ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਲੁੱਟੀ ਗਈ Laia, laia.
Wow, that was great. That was
Beautiful,
great.
very nice, very
अच्छा, you know,
wonderful.
Saim always keeps us, you know, longing for more.
Yeah.
छोटे-छोटे demo देते हैं ये, ठीक है?
So
And-
Kita bas itna
I
hi
can
trailer hi
continue
tha.
this one if you guys want. Like I was like it would be too long, you know.
No, no, no. So you have another minute. Let's go for it.
ਸਦਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਬੂਹੇ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਖੋਲੇ ਹੋਵੇ ਨਾ ਤੂੰ ਕਦੀ ਹੁਣ ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਤੋਲੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਤਰਨਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਡੁੱਬਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੀਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਰਨਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਤੂੰ ਤਕੜੀ ਚ ਤੋਲਣਾ ਵੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਤੂੰ ਤਕੜੀ ਚ ਤੋਲਣਾ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਲ ਸੀ ਰਿਹਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲਣਾ ਵੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ
Beautiful, beautiful. Such an amazing conversation we had. Such a beautiful Eid we are celebrating. So many greetings and prayers and love to everyone who has tuned in, everyone who is celebrating Eid today and yesterday
Thank
too.
you, Saim. Thank you, Mariya. Thank you, Mazhar Saab. And thank you, Naila, for blessing us with your time. And
Thank you
you know,
very much. We're so delighted to
it
have
was
you all
amazing
here.
to have you. Now we're going to go for the news break.